save my soul tonight. I'm humbled at your feet. Surrender my life to your hands, to your son who died for me.
Welcome. It is Saturday. How about that? And we have Justine, Pamela, Dee. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Hi, Randy. Welcome. Let's see. What is going on with everyone? I don't even know how the weather is here. Let's check. I haven't even been outside today. Let's see. Weather. It is 79 degrees here. And partially cloudy. Thank you, Justine, for putting links in. I appreciate you. You guys know the routine. I have 2 wearable bags today. Randy, I can fit a little bit more into your box, not a whole lot, and I will be mailing packages out on Monday. 100 degrees there, Justine? Oh my. That's too hot. That is way too hot. But we've had a couple of warm days, but it doesn't really, it's weird. When it gets really hot here is usually August. So anyway, let me get my calendar out and tell you how June is. Okay, Dee will be with me starting June 9th. I am on Johnny's show on the 11th, plus in the evening with Scooter and Selena. That's the 11th. And the 12th, Angie and I are going to do our talk, and it's going to be the different kinds of love. Anyway, this next week is my lightest week. My Monday show and my Friday and Saturday show. And that's pretty much it for next week. So tomorrow I will be packaging up orders all day. I got out for a walk around 6:45. Oh, really? Wow. You were up early. Yeah, when it's that warm, you just get up and get out really early. Too hot to go anywhere. Though I have to say, I like the hot weather better than the cold weather. I hate cold. Hate being cold. I always say I shoveled too much snow in my life. Don't miss it. It's beautiful in pictures. That's the only way I like snow. I always say the Thomas Kincaid pictures. Yep. Anyway, we have 10 in, so I will just get started. You know, I do 3 giveaways. The first 2 are jewelry. The third is $5 off your purchase. So every time you purchase, I put your name in the jar. Remember, there is no pressure to buy. If you see something you can't live without and you want, of course, I appreciate it, but don't ever feel pressured, and don't let anyone ever pressure you into buying something. Let's see. That's a no drama auction. I will take care of any trolls or anyone who wants to cause problems. I'm usually very blessed and not have a lot of that. Once in a while, we get the little person who likes to change his name, or he changes the number behind his name, and I boot him out. Hi, Shanika. And your package will go out Monday, Shanika. And let's see, I have 2 wearable bags today. And let's see, I don't think, Suzanne's probably not in here. I don't think I can fit another bag in hers or Randy's. I might be able to squeeze it in Randy's. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm saying that because they're usually the ones that buy bags. So I can. Oh, thank you, Dee. But remember, there is no pressure. I hate when I go into an auction and I feel that, like, I feel that pressure. I don't like it. So anyway, I have lots of jewelry, naturally. I have some watches. I have some sterling. Let's just have a good time. And remember, you're welcome to talk amongst yourself. As you know, I love the chat so much, sometimes I don't pay attention to what I'm showing. Hi, Robin. Welcome, welcome. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I don't know what else. Well, y'all know I ship out of Southern California, and I've been shipping twice a week, unless you have a flat rate box, and then I wait until it's full. And there's Miss Hernandez. Welcome, welcome. And let's get started. Let's see. Let's start with the watch first before the bags. This is Armatron Diamond Now. It has, I'm not taking it apart to test it, but that's what it says on the front, Armatron Diamond Now. And I'm starting it at $10. It is pre-owned. It's in good condition. It is running. The band on it is genuine leather. And it says right there, there's a little bit of wear on. Naturally, leather will show a little bit of creases on the band. It's a nice watch. And don't want to drop it, but I'll show you. It's a nice looking watch. Let me give you a length on it. Let's see here. End to end measures 8 inches. And you have all the different holes. So if there's any interest. Anyway, it's a very nice watch. Nice looking. Okay, we can pass on that. Put that over here. If you change your mind, you can let me know. Let's do a jewelry bag. Starting bid is $15. You know the routine. And there are some Hallmark pieces. I always put a little bit of stone in the bags. They're all wearable. We have this bracelet here. Randy's in at 15. We have this one here. This is nice. This is White House Black Market. This is different. It's got a C on it. Kind of cool. Hi, Angie. Hi, Black Widow. Here's some stone. And I'll show one more piece and then you can start calling it. This is pretty. Love that. I almost kept that. Hi, lurking spider. Okay. Thank you, Randy. It's a great bag, and everything in here are items that the lowest I would offer them for would be $5 each. Most of them are way above that. So it's a good bag. And we'll put Randy's name in. Okay, I will do that. I almost shipped it out today, and then I thought maybe I can fit more in there. And you know, I want to save you as much as possible. I'll try, I know. Okay, let's put Randy's name in. There we go. Thank you so much, Randy. Okay, I'll just show something else before I do another bag. Look at this. I don't think I've ever showed this one. Let me double check. I don't see any missing stones. We're going to start this statement piece out at 6. This one doesn't have a hallmark on it, but it's quite nice. Look at that. I actually could have wore it with this top. I saw the cutest little black spider in my flower garden today. It looked like. Robin, did you leave the spider there? I'm sure you did. Yeah, and it was outside, it's not in the house, so you just let it live. Anyway, this is really pretty. That's a combination of crystals and metal. That's good. It's just when they're in the house. Although I know some people will manage to get the spiders and put them outside. Never trust a spider with a smiling butt. Oh, Randy, how do you know their butt's smiling? I got to ask that one. Anyway, this is very nice. If there's any interest. If not, we can pass. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's do the other bag while I'm thinking about it. Okay. We're starting this one also at 15. They're all wearable. And I made both of these up this morning. And this one, there's going to be tangles, I think, on this one because now I did put some pendants in little bags, but anyway, this is pretty. And we have this one here. I like this one too. Although let's face it, I like statement necklaces. And there's 2 of these that are vintage. It's surprisingly now, this is the normal vintage length. You know, people were smaller back then. This one has a longer chain, which actually is nice. And Black Widow's out. Randy's at 22. And it's that one. You can start calling it down. And you can see, I really like this piece here. This one here. I was so tempted to take it apart. I had to slap my hands because I thought, oh, in jewelry art, that would look so good. But it's such a beautiful necklace. I stopped to myself. Thank you, Black Widow, and thank you, Randy. And I will start you in another box, but I'll try to get as much as I can into the box going out on Monday. Thank you, thank you. And again, I want to thank everyone for all the lovely emails and messages that I have received since Pam passed away. I really appreciate those. I'll never forget that. The kindness and the love shown. Okay, let's put Randy's name in again. Hi, Pam Cliff. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Now, I am going to do, I sold one of these yesterday. This watch here, it was all covered, but I also took the paper off because I wanted to make sure it had the stem out. I wanted to make sure it worked. They are brand new. There is the brand right there. And I'm just doing a buy it now for 15. When I look this up, they are being sold for 61 bucks. So, wait, you're never late, girl. Oh, Black Widow, yeah. Yeah, it's just, I was thinking about that this morning. I knew her health was changing, and I knew maybe within a year or so, but I didn't expect it that soon. So she was a really good friend. Anyway, it's a beautiful watch. Could be a unisex, or probably men might like it better. I don't know. It's genuine leather. It is brand new. But I was shocked. I thought $61 for this watch. And I did get 3 of them brand new. And I did sell one yesterday. So it's a beautiful watch. Say Father's Day. And like I said, I'm leaving this paper on. It was completely covered. But even that it was brand new, I still like to check them because, they could be sitting in a store for a long time. You never know about batteries. So, hi, Lena. Good to see you. My daddy was sick for 5 years when he took his last breath. Yes, I am. One thing, you're right. I'm relieved that she didn't suffer because she did have a stroke. And as a nurse, I took care of patients that had a stroke and, spent 5 years in the nursing home. So that it's hard, when you talk to someone almost every day and you worked with them, it is hard. But hey, I'll get through it. But thank you everyone for being there for me. Okay, that one we can pass on it. Let's do a fashion ring. I have sterling ones too, but let's do a fashion one. I like this one. This one's pretty. Then I like them all. Okay, this is about an 8 3/4. And I'm going to start it at $8. Yes, I say I'm not afraid of dying. I just want to be a chicken and go in my sleep. Anyway, it's a beautiful ring. I have wore it before. But it is nice. And it's a comfortable ring. It is a size 8. Oh, thank you, Justine. Yeah, her husband he's got his hands full right now. I did hear from him yesterday. I haven't today, but he's got a lot of stuff to go through. And it's hard. Anyway, it's a beautiful ring. I don't know what that's probably just glass stone. Yeah, I've said for years, I'm not afraid of dying, but I've been with a lot of patients that have passed on, plus my daughter, and I just soon go in my sleep. Although my daughter did die very quietly next to me. It's a pretty ring. Okay, we will pass on that. And let's just draw something from my bag. Got lots here. Lots. Oh, this is nice. And some of the stuff I bagged up today I've never shown before. I'm actually cleaning things up around here and making notes so my son won't have much. I agree, Black Widow. I've been doing the same thing. My mother left a mess. I'm not, that hoarder show? Well, my mother's house was like some of those. And I will not do that to my son and daughter-in-law. This is a beautiful necklace with matching earrings, and I'm just going to leave them connected. It's Ann Taylor. I'm going to start this at $9. It's beautiful. Gold tone. And that is yellow. Plan to write little note. Yep. And I've done that. I've got my passwords all in a special book, instructions. Black Widow's in at 9. Yeah. I used to tell my mom, why don't you donate some of the clothes? She had suits, expensive suits, and why don't you donate them? Some people don't have enough clothes. She wouldn't. These earrings are so pretty. Okay, you want to start calling it for Black Widow? Well, I will sell all I can. All I cannot send. He's going to get you, Lena. You better start running. What did I miss? Oh, all my mother's clothes or gave them away, yes. Yeah, me too, Black Widow. Okay, let's call this for Black Widow. Like I said, I'm so busy reading. I don't pay attention to my stuff. Okay. And we'll put your name in. Thank you, thank you. And let's put Black Widow's name in. Okay, there we go. Who do you think, oh, Splash got you again? What is Huawei doing? 246. Well, I have oh gosh, 10 years ago or more, I have a Victorian quilt that I made, and I put my granddaughter's picture in the middle of it. And but I don't expect my family to keep everything. But there are a few special things. Look at this necklace. It is so different. It's in beautiful condition. Let's start this at 7. Look at the gold tone on it. There are no scratches, and it's White House Black Market. My grandson gets me a china cabinet. Well, when I sold my house, I sized down, and I don't have hutches anymore because they used to be full. Hi, Sandy. Welcome, welcome. And I can combine shipping for you because your package it'll go out on Monday. So anyone that bought from me yesterday, I will combine shipping because I did not ship anything today. Okay, you can start calling it for Sandy for 7. And we'll put your name in. Thank you, thank you. I wanted to have it. Well, when I leave this old world, my ashes are going to Idaho to be put by my daughters in her dad, my first husband. And put Sandy's name in. Then it got wet. No. Oh, why wait? You are a rare form today. Okay, Sandy, there's your name in there. I'm putting on a raincoat just in case. Love it. Now, the seller I buy from, she says this is Carnelian. I am not up on stone, so I'm not going to even pretend to know. It's ice cold, I can tell you that. I'm going to start this at 7. Yes, I love Saturdays. You guys are fantastic. I had somebody new write to me and tell me they loved it, and that everyone in the chat was so nice and kind. And you know what? That's stuff like that just makes my day. To make everyone feel welcome. Sandy's in at 7. And I suspect it's actually agate. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm being honest. She says it's Carnelian, but yeah, I don't know. So you make up your mind. It's pretty, it's cold. And look at this is like some type of twine, fabric, whatever. And then there's the wood. But it's very nice. I mean, it's not my style, but I actually could wear this. I mean, it's nice looking. It really is. Okay, you want to call it down? And you are calling it down for Sandy. Dee is so good at modding. I am a terrible modder. I admit it. Thank you, Sandy. And we'll put Sandy's name in. Okay. And let's see, what do we have here? I was going to look this one up, and I know Robert Rose is a good brand. I'm not a bead person, you know. I would say it's acrylic, but I know the brand is not cheap. And if you like beads, this is a beautiful piece. Like I said, I'm not a bead person. That is an excellent brand. Let's start this at 7. Hi, Face the Ace. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. You have to bring up my real name on Byway. You know why I don't like the name Josephine. I have told this story. You know me and my stupid stories. I have a grandmother. Well, she's dead now, but a grandmother named Josephine, an aunt named Josephine, a cousin named Josephine, and I don't know how many more Italian relatives with the name Josephine. So my first day of high school, when we had to stand up and say our name, I said, I want to be called Joe. Never call me Josephine. Anyway, hi, Elaine. Welcome, welcome. I'm already telling stories. Shame on me. So, let's see. Yes, way too many. I mean, you know, they used to, especially the old Italian people, it was like out of respect, they named it their kids after their parents, their grandparents. But you know, enough's enough. It's like my older brother was named John, and same way, grandfather named John, uncles, cousins. I said they should have come up with a different name. Oh, stop with the birthday crap. Why wait? It hasn't been that long since I had a birthday. She loves to announce my birthday. Anyway, did I say, let's just start this at 6? I'm too busy blabbering. Maybe I said 7, but just 6. Anyway, it's a nice brand. Put it that way. I need to stop counting right way. I'm old. We can pass on this one. Price drop, yeah. It actually is very nice. It is acrylic. Okay, let's put that one over. Yeah. Oh, Randy, you want that? Okay, you got it for 6, girl. It's very nice. I think in the 60s and 70s, I wore bead necklaces, but then at that time, I wore turtlenecks, I wore sweaters. I didn't live in Southern California, put it that way. Thank you, Randy. I'll put your name in again. I know you'll do something creative with it if you don't, sell it. Okay, and it's got Randy's name in again. My one brother was named after Donald Duck. You're kidding. Oh, Donald Duck. Oh, okay, I like Donald Duck. I named my younger son after Clint Walker. You remember Cheyenne? He was a handsome dude. Anyway, that's who I named my son. This is pretty. I'm just double checking. I don't see any. That's different how they did that. Let me check. No, it's the same color. I thought maybe somebody replaced a stone, but they didn't, because there's one down there of the same color. Let's start this one at 8. Yes, he was. And you know, from what I can read about him, he was a really nice man. You know, some actors and actresses aren't. He was well loved. Anyway, it's very pretty. I've never shown this one. And that one, Randy, that I'm sending you that, you know, you paid less for with the missing stone, I did mark it so you, in case you forgot. I'm trying to do that now, is mark them. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Because I have, you know, sometimes we buy things and we forget what we buy. Anyway, this is very nice if you like statement pieces, which I do love. And we can pass on it. Tall, dark, and handsome. Yeah. Well, I remember I ordered, this was years ago, a video of Clint Walker and different pictures of, and my son's kind of turning a little gray now, but actually it's weird because my son's dark hair and kind of resembled him. But, and if you want to hear this, you know me and my stories. The reason why I named my younger son Clint, my husband, he liked Westerns too. We lived on a ranch, but if I had a boy, it was either going to be Clint or, do you remember Haas from Bonanza? My husband says, well, we could name him Haas. And I said, we're not naming our boy Haas. No child of mine is going to be named Haas. So we named him Clint. Anyway, here's another cool statement piece. Let's start this at 6. Very good. Yes. That's good because so many people don't make notes and then they forget what they bought. And I have these little round stickers that says gift on them. So if it's a gift, I put those on. Although I have forgotten a couple of times. But anyway, this is very nice. It's in good condition. Haas was a big guy. Yes, Haas was a big guy. And a very nice guy. And you know, sad, but he passed away when they did his gallbladder surgery. I don't know that. And I actually got to visit, I think Bonanza in Lake Tahoe is closed. They closed it years ago, but where they made the movies. And it was kind of a neat place to visit. Yeah. And I seen the house where they, you know, filmed all that. It was interesting. I don't know why they closed it. Maybe it wasn't making enough money. I don't know. So, anyway, a starting bid is 6 if there's any interest, and if not, that is A-okay. You wanted to marry little Joe? Yeah, he was a handsome guy. Haas wasn't handsome, but there was something, I don't know, kind and loving about him. Yes, and the gallbladder surgery was, now when I had mine, they did it with the laparoscope, and I had a bologna sandwich that night. I was hungry, and the kitchen was closed. The nurse told me, so she said, "Can I bring you a sandwich?" And I said, "Of course." And I ate it, and I was fine. Gunsmoke was a good show, also. Yes, all those old westerns. Wow. And I was in grade school when, we got our first black and white TV. And on Saturdays, I watched all the westerns. That was the only day I really got to watch TV. And I loved all the westerns. I think I fell in love, even as a kid, fell in love with all the handsome cowboys. Okay, this is cute. We're just going to start this at 5. Yes, when they cut you open, it's very invasive. So you're exposed to a lot of elements that, a lot of problems, more infections. And there's a risk anyway with any kind of surgery. But yeah. And he was very obese. And there could have been other problems too. You were 9. I was probably about that age too. I remember my dad, he was so proud of himself. He came home with, you remember the TV and the radio and the record player, a combination. And they had that while I was in high school, the same one. Hi, Nancy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, and it still worked, which was amazing. Hi, Wildflower. Only incision I have is a C-section. Well, that's good. I don't have any either, Randy. I've had a few surgeries. My parents bought me a record player that looked like a small suitcase. Oh, yeah. These young kids wouldn't even know some of the stuff that we had back then. Did you get that plastic thing to turn? Shows 2-color, top blue, middle yellow, bottom green. I'm trying to. I'm not sure, Pam. I'll have to think about that. Anyway, there's no interest in that one. We'll pass. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Oh, this is a very old vintage one. And then it was a little thing that stuck to the screen. Okay, this is vintage. It's very, very short. It's very old. It's very cool. And if you collect vintage, even if you don't You know, I used to sell to some people on eBay that just collected vintage, so they didn't necessarily wear the pieces. This is kind of one of those pieces that, but wait till you see it. It is beautiful. I'm starting this at 8. Hi, Isabel. Welcome, welcome. But it is beautiful. But to wear it, you have to have a skinny neck. I'm not sure I might be able to get it on. Sandy's first with 8. Robin came in at 9. It is beautiful though. Very different. And I've not ever showed this one before. There are no missing stones. Has a hook clasp. Sandy's at 10. Robin's out. We can call it for Sandy. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Robin, for bidding. And sold. What did I do with that? Oh, Pam came in at 11. Oh, okay. And Sandy's out. Okay. Thank you, Pam, and thank you, Sandy. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to put Pam's name in. It's a really nice piece. Okay. Now let's let's show a sterling ring. Now I have shown this one before. And it's 9 1/4. It has 925 and has been tested. And I am not sure what the stone is. Okay, there's 9. And last time I showed it, I had a buy it now $22. I'm going to lower it to 20. And each of my sterling rings come in a brand new nice ring box. It's a beautiful ring, very comfortable. I'll show you. Yeah, I think it could be moonstone, but unless I know 100%, I don't like to say. I don't like to mislead anyone. Hi, sweet Sandy. Did you get out of your garden or your yard? I feel honored to have you in here. Hi, Marisa. Welcome, welcome. Did I say your name right this time? Okay, Pam, it's yours. It's a buy it now. Thank you, thank you. Like I said, it will come in a nice ring box. will put his name in. Oh my. Okay. Let's put Pam's name in. I'm watching and looking at vacation spots. Oh, there we go. When are you going on vacation, Black Widow? I forgot what a vacation was, but you know what? I don't really miss it. I don't know. I'm just comfortable at home, I guess. Okay. Supposedly, this, again, I'm not well educated on stones, but it's supposed to be tiger's eye and fruit jasper. It is beautiful. That's all I can say. It has a toggle clasp. And we're starting this at 10. I'm making Christmas gift cups for Christmas in July. Oh, that's neat, Lena. Well, that's nice, yes. Well, even years ago when, my husband was alive and we traveled, especially if we went like 2 weeks, the last 3 or 4 days, I couldn't wait to get home. I have never been a real traveler. You can start calling it down for Sandy. It's a beautiful piece, Sandy. Looking at lake house and houseboats. Oh, that would be cool. Now, my kids like to go on vacation, but I'm just happy staying home. Thank you, Sandy. It's a beautiful piece. But it's made with lemon tea. Why, you're going to make me hungry, yeah. Or thirsty, huh? When I get done with the auction, I'm going to saute mushrooms. I love to just have a big old huge amount of sauteed mushrooms. I know, I eat weird. And I like to have like one thing that I feast on. I don't need like 2 or 3 things to eat. Well, this is really different. But I love mushrooms. James cooked fried rice today with steak. Now I like that. I do my breakfast steak 2 or 3 times a week. This is Ann Taylor. Let's just start this at 5. I don't know what this is. Randy, have you got any ideas? What is this? It's cold. Like I said, I buy the really thin they're called breakfast steaks, and there's usually like 2 or 3 in a pack. Yeah, that's kind of, I thought it was just a faux pearl, but it's kind of cute, really different. A tooth. It doesn't look like a tooth. Why way? I'm not going to probably, I know, I've tested pearls like that, but I have to clean them first. I'm not doing that. But it's actually cool though, if there's any interest. Did I give you a price? Oh, I'm too busy yakking as usual. Poor Dee, she's gonna kill me. Let's just start this at 5. Hmm. Yes, I gently clean pearls before I ever test them. I've watched a couple of sellers test them when they're live without cleaning them, and I think, yuck. Hi, Brian. That is huge. But it's got a really nice chain, though, and it is Ann Taylor. It has a lobster clasp, and we can pass on in. Blister pearl, yes. Now, out of my curiosity, I have to clean it and test it because I am nosy. Nosy. And these are gems. This is a vintage old bracelet. Kind of cool, though. Look at this. I'm going to start this at 7. Is Joanna here? Oh, look at Joanna, my adopted granddaughter. All the way from Canada. This is cool. Has a fold over clasp. Sandy's in at 7. Let me give you a measurement. Let me give you a measurement. End to end is 7 inches. I'll show you. Okay, we can start calling it down for Sandy. Thank you. You know, for interview soon. Oh, I wish you luck and sending prayers. What type of a job are you interviewing for? We'll put Sandy's name in. Mom used to mix mushroom crackers. Ooh, I like to fry my mushrooms in butter. But now I have to use the not real stuff because I don't eat gluten or dairy. Because it gives me horrible stomach cramps that are unbearable. I'm allergic to gluten. This is pretty. I've not shown this. And I love pendants. It's a beautiful heart pendant. No missing crystals. And we're starting this at 6. Yeah, I love mushrooms. Yeah, gluten just, oh, it's like gas pain. Horrible. Now, the natural gluten in food is different, but they add the chemical gluten to make things grow faster and, expand. Well, it expands my gut. This is really pretty. If you like pendants, it's a beautiful heart. I will, oh, That's neat, Joanna. I'm sure you're going to do well and give them a good impression. How can they not love our Joanna? And let me give you a length on the chain. Let's see here. It is 18-inch chain. And if there's no interest, we'll just pass on that one. Oh, I like the color of this statement necklace. The color is what intrigues me more than the necklace. I love how they design this one. Starting this one at 9. Let's double check here. Looks good. Look at the color. The beautiful, like powdered blue and then pink. Yes, every once in a while we get a guy here. And Mike comes in once in a while. He likes to harass Robin. He used to tease Pam. So now Robin gets all the teasing. Yeah, we wouldn't want you to be disrespectful, Joanna. Anyway, this is a pretty piece. And let's see, the way they made that. Oh, you know what's cool about this? If you make jewelry, you could take this one. It has the jump ring. You could take that and make a pendant out of it and then make a matching bracelet. Because sometimes, you know, if they're soldered on, you can't do that. It doesn't look right. But with the jump ring, yeah, you could do that. You get double dose now from Mikey. Yep. Okay, we'll pass on that one. This is pretty. I might take that one apart. Yeah, he liked to pick on you and Pam. Let's see here. I don't think I ever showed this one. No, I'm stuck on statement pieces right now here. Oops. Guess because I love them so much. This is neat. This is really pretty. And let's start this at 8. Look at the bling. Bye, Joanna. Be safe, girl. Go and get that job. Anyway, this is a beautiful piece. What I like, what makes this, look at that. This is what makes this piece, at least in my mind. Like, I love that. So colorful, so pretty. And we're starting this at 8. Yeah, she will do good. This is so pretty. Oh, you know what I'm tempted to do with it? Okay, we will pass on that one. Let's do another sterling ring. Let's see here. I haven't showed this in a long time. It's a beautiful ring, and it's gold over 925, has been tested. It's a size 7. And I'm going to do it, buy it now at $24, which is a great deal for this ring. It is beautiful. Those look like dark blue topaz. Not sure. Yes, jewelry art. Yes, yes. And it is 925. It has been tested, and it is gourmet gold over sterling. It's a beautiful ring. Again, I was tempted to keep it, but I can't keep all of them. It is a great price. I'm really not making any money on it, but that's okay. And it's a comfortable ring, you know. It's pretty large, but it's very comfortable. To me, the band is really important. It's smooth and comfy. And look at the setting on it. Those are little CZs. Very, very nice. Pretty ring. Okay, I don't see any interest. We will pass on that one. Okay. If I don't put my rings back on, I end up putting them with something I showed, which is not too smart. Then I have to hunt for them. Okay, let's do a fashion ring. Let's do this one. This is a size 8. It's a beautiful ring. We're going to start this at $8. I don't know why I don't just leave my rings off. Huh? Beautiful ring. And it's like new. I think I wore it one time I don't wear rings around the house. I only put them on when I go out or when I'm doing a auction or a video. It is beautiful. Okay, I don't see any interest. Like I said, if you change your mind, all you need to do is send me an email, send me a screenshot, because I can't remember everything I've shown. And let's see here. Next. Oh, this is kind of cute. Thank you, everyone, for being here. This brand is Express. And it's just faux pearls, but it's cute. We're going to do a starting bid of 5. I think they're more like acrylic. I'm not even going to say they're glass. That's really cute. Oh, Dee, did I miss? Dee's going to go eat. Okay. Thank you, Dee, for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Randy, are you going to mod, girl? Thank you. Okay. $5 starting bid if there's any interest. It's really kind of cute. And you know, something like this, if say you have a granddaughter and you kind of want to get her started in pearls, you don't want to give her an expensive piece because they usually end up. My granddaughter now she's very careful now that she's 16, but when she was younger, she lost her jewelry, or it got damaged. We can pass on that one. So getting inexpensive jewelry is the best way to go. Now this one I have not shown before. It's kind of cool. It's got some bling and it's got some plain metal. Let's see if I got it turned correctly that you can see it. I like the way they did this. Let's see. It's one of those that wants to tangle. There we go. Okay, we're starting this one at 7. And it has a lobster clasp. And it's in good condition. And I took the time I was counting. I wanted to make sure there was no missing stones or metal. And it's in good condition. I haven't shown this one before. And you can see this is quite large. I love this necklace. It has the matching earrings. And actually, this one's comfortable. It's real smooth in the back. I wore one day that was kind of scratchy, and I couldn't wait to get it off after the auction. Anyway, starting bid is 7 if there's any interest. Oh, thank you, Randy. Isabel. It's actually very comfortable. Okay, we'll pass on this one. It is very comfy. Oh, I have to show this one. No, I don't. It's the sea beads, and it's humongous. But there just might be somebody who likes something like this. This brand is Aldo. Look at the sea beads. And I would say this one needs a little cleaning. It's not really bad, but it does need some cleaning. And I'm going to start this at 8. Look at the beads. I have a lot of patience, but I would not have patience to make a necklace like this. But if somebody makes jewelry and you use and work with sea beads, this might be a good deal. Hi, Angel. Welcome, welcome. But look at this. I'm not even going to bother counting the strands. That's a big one. with that. I'm too short for things like this. Yeah, there's, I can't, like I said, too many for me. But I like to show pieces like this because, like I said, there are a lot of people who make jewelry and will sit and string these together. Like, I mean, that's a lot of work. Feel I can go to the beach without the top. And me too. I'm only 4'11" now. And I would look ridiculous in this. Okay. Because I don't even work with things like this. Does anyone want this for $3? Because I will not do anything with it. I do not like working with beads. So if anyone thinks they can make use of it. Okay, Randy. Actually, Randy, since you're modding for me, I'm just going to give it to you. It's yours. Better to your house than my garbage can. How's that? Okay. Ooh, now that's pretty. This is pretty. Yes, you can do what you want with it because this is pretty. This is Cookie Lee. And I've not ever shown this one before. I like this one. It has chain and beads. Let's see if I can get it. It is different. We're going to start this one at 7. The beads on this, the faceted beads, are really nice. And this at least is glass. These are heavy, actually. But look at this part. It's really very nice. And Cookie Lee has some nice pieces. And they were not cheap. Anyway, this is different. Then it has some dark metal chain on it. Sandy's in at 7. Thank you, Sandy. It has a lobster clasp. And let me give you a length on it. Little part that goes around the neck anyway. Now I'll measure. I'm going to measure end to end. It is about 19 inches. Okay, we can call it down for Sandy at 7. Thank you, Sandy. And put Sandy's name in again. There we go. Okay. I have a 925 bracelet. It's 10.9 grams. It measures 7 inches. And I'm going to start it at $10. Has a lobster clasp. It has been tested. And it's 925 Italy. And it is hallmarked right there. You can see that. Beautiful piece. It's actually hallmarked in two places, both ends. Yep, this used to be popular in the 80s. And I wore a lot of herringbones then. Okay, you can start calling it for Sandy. And sold. Thank you, Sandy. Well, Shanika came in at 11. Sandy came back at 12. Snipe, yep. No, okay, Sandy came at 12. Is Shanika out? I have to wait and see if Shanika's out. Shanika came back at 13. We got an auction. Sandy came back at 14. Shanika's out. Now you can call it for Sandy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you both for bidding. And thank you, Randy, for modding. And let's put Sandy's name in again. Okay. That I haven't showed before. Oh, okay. Let's do. These are gemstone bracelets, and I think there's 5 in here. And we're gonna start these at $8 for all of them. They're all ice cold. This one's a little smaller than the others. You start them at 8, and that's for all of them. There is 5. And we've got that one there, that one there. All for one money. Yep. Whoops. And that one, if there's any interest, starting at $8 for all of them. Yeah, it's a good deal. I just try to rotate my inventory too. Like I said, I live in this tiny little place. And when I buy, say I buy something like this from another seller, if it's a lot, I take out what I like What I don't, I resell. Miss Angie's in at 8. Or you can always gift what what you don't like to wear for yourself. You can start calling it for Angie because I don't see any other interest. Angie, this will go out with your other item and I can combine shipping. And sold. Thank you, Angie. Let's put Angie's name in. Okay, my paper wants. I tear these little sheets of paper together, which is a mistake because then they want to stick together. Okay. Let's see, what is this one? Oh, yeah. And Angie does a lot of giveaways. This is cool. This is Liz Claiborne. Looks brand new. Has a really long chain. We're going to start this at 6. Beautiful chain. Beautiful, beautiful. There is no discoloration. Let me give you a measurement. Now, I cannot wear long chains like this. They go down to you know where. That's 32 inches. It's very pretty. And it's kind of the bottom part looks almost like ivory color. The other's like kind of like a mother of pearl color. Yeah, Randy. Anyway, the chain is beautiful if there's any interest. Hey, tall people can get away with wearing all these things. Shorties. And I shrank a lot. I was 5'1.5". Anyway, my dad was only 5'4". We can pass on this one. Here. And let's show this one. This is pretty. And if you like the more dainty, smaller necklaces, this is Liz Claiborne. But I love the color. This is a springtime piece. Starting this at 6. But look at how pretty that is. Just so nice. And it is Liz Claiborne. Has the lobster clasp. Love the color. Yeah, this one, see, look at the difference in size compared to what I have on. You were 5'8". Oh, wow. My younger son's 6 foot. Certainly didn't take after my side of the family. Well, my mom was 5'4", but as she got older, she had osteoporosis, so she was really short. Anyway, I love the color on this. This is so pretty. Yeah, that is really pretty. We can pass on this one. At 5'8". Wow, you're a nice tall. I was always short. Oh, Randy, you want that one? Okay. You got it, girl. And I'll put your name in. Wish I was. My first husband was 5'8". Okay, there we go. I'm sure Randy likes to tweak jewelry, remake it. And hey, you enjoy doing that. More power to you. And then I like to take jewelry apart and do jewelry art with it, which I've been accused of killing jewelry or murdering jewelry. But I love my jewelry art, and I am behind on my jewelry art. Okay, get this on the board and show you. So when I look at jewelry, I don't look at it just to wear. I look at it. What jewelry art piece can I put it in? This is lovely. We're starting this at 8. It is gold tone, no discoloration, lobster clasp. Also a really nice piece. Has a double chain. And this is Hallmark too. I took my little tag off of it, so I got to use my magnifier. Let's see here. NRQ is Hallmark. Very pretty though. Very, very pretty. I would wear it anytime. It matches the outfit. See, I like bling. To me, you can put a pair of jeans on and the right top and put bling on. Hi, Mr. Mike. I said something about you coming in. And Robin's here. What's all the noise in here? Well, you know, I make a lot of noise, Mike. I am noisy. Okay, I don't see any interest. That's why I'm here. Oh, yeah. I've had a couple people tell me I talk too loud. One was a relative, an uncle. He used to tell me, Josephine, don't talk so loud. Let's do this chain. Don't know if anyone needs a chain. This is Dana Buckman. The beautiful rope chain that started at 6. Who is Robin? Uh, I'll throw it at Mike. Do you like my remark I made in your video? It has a lobster clasp, and there's the logo right there. Oh, yes. Don't you like all the advice sometimes we get? I like constructive criticism. But anyway, this is a beautiful rope chain. And, sometimes we get pendants, we get enhancers that we need a chain. In fact, sometimes I do put chains in my wearable bags because of that reason. So anyway, if there's any interest, if not, we can pass on it. No biggie. Okay, let's see here. I know I haven't showed this before either. We got about another 15 minutes, and then I'll do the 3 giveaways, and then we'll call it a day. Clean this off a little bit. Oh, did I? Okay, where did I put it? What did I do with it? We got an auction and Josie was too fast. Okay, here's the chain right here. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, looking for higher. Sorry, error, retract, not bidding. Okay, Pam's at 6, right? Oh, no. Okay, I see. Pam was just putting the price in. Shanika, starting bid was 6. Okay, you want it? Okay. You got it, Shanika, for 6. You got it, girl. Thank you, thank you. Let's put Shanika's name in. Yes, both the wearable bag. I had 2 of them today and they're both sold. I will have another one on Monday. I usually at least have 1 each auction, but I had 2 today. Okay, I changed my mind. I don't want to show that one. Okay, let's show this. This is a gemstone watch. And this does not have a brand on it, but it's a beautiful watch. Let me cut the tag off so you can actually see it. And we're starting this at 8. It is running. I don't sell any watches that aren't running, by the way. And starting this at 8. It has the fold over clasp. I hide in the bushes and jump on them. And there it is. There is the back. I will give you a measurement in a second here. And this is end to end. It is about 6 3/4, not quite 7. But I have an average size wrist and I can wear this comfortably. And I don't like tight watches, by the way. So not quite 7. Okay. I didn't see any other interest, so you can call it for Shanika. Thank you so much. Yeah, I wear my watches loose. Well, I have a couple of them that aren't, that I actually wear watches more for decorative than the useful, especially now that we have iPhones, but I do love watches. Thank you, Shanika. And I'll put Shanika's name in. I love the looks of a watch. Okay. Let's see. Let's do 3 more pieces and then we'll do our giveaway. And this is J. Crew. I have never shown this before. It's different, I can tell you that. Let me double check here. Very different. I'm going to start this at 8. And it is J. Crew. It has a spring ring clasp. I think. Let me pull this tag off so I can definitely see. Yeah, it has a nice large spring ring clasp, but I love. You see right there. It's a nice piece. It is gold tone. This piece could use a little cleaning. It will sparkle more when it's cleaned. And it is Hallmark J. Crew. And let me give you a measurement. Okay. And I'm going to do end to end is 18 inches. If there's any interest, Lifesaver spring ring clasp. Yes, I like it too when they put the larger spring ring that's more sturdy. I don't like the little, especially with nails. Sometimes those little flimsy ones are not easy to get open. Okay, we can pass on that one. This is Liz Claiborne. I have not shown this one either. Let's just start this one at 5. Got in kind of an orange color. Oh, yeah. And I always tell everyone, you know, extenders are not expensive unless you want to get a 14 karat gold one or sterling. You can buy them on Amazon. You can get them at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, you know. And Randy's in at 5. And this is in very good condition. And you can call it down for yourself. And I'm going to do one more piece after this, and then let's do our giveaways. And I will be back on Monday. I need a bag. Thank you, Randy. We'll put Randy's name in. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. I appreciate each and every one. And we're going to show, I'm going to show one more piece, and then we're going to do the giveaways. Now this is Charming Charlie. Very nice. It's this very small statement piece. But it's cool. Okay. I'm starting this at 6. You can put 2 days in a box and send out Monday, please. Oh, yes. I will get as much as I can in the box. Other than the, you know, I can get the smaller stuff in the wearable bag. Oh, it'll have to go into a new box. Hi, Lori. Okay. I thought maybe you hit the wrong key, girl. And like I said, anyone that bought from me on Friday, I will combine shipping. Oh, I see what you meant, Randy. Okay. But I will try to get as much possible in the box going out Monday. Okay, let's call it for Lori. Thank you, Lori. And that I try to save you as much as possible. I like, you know, other than the bags, the wearable bags, I put bubble wrap around them. But everything else is individually wrapped in boxes, and unless, like I said, the flat rate box. Okay, let me get my 2 gifts. And, you know, the third one is $5 off your purchase. Let's see here. That is pretty. Okay. Giveaway number 1 is this necklace. Very, very pretty. It is I got to have my magnifier. I can't see that. Oh, big deal. It says made in China. It's very pretty though. Okay. That is giveaway number 1. Okay, let's see here. Where is the, oh, there it is. Okay. My desk is a mess, by the way. Okay, I'm not looking. Randy, it is yours. Congratulations. And the second one, I get it open, that is. Let's see here. Well, oh, okay. Is their wing. It's this very, very pretty necklace. It's in excellent condition. Very long. Okay, that is giveaway number 2. And let's see who the lucky one is. Oh. Again, thank you everyone for being here, making my day. Okay. And the winner is Black Widow. I don't know if she's still in here, but she is the winner of that one. Okay, the third one is $5 off your purchase. And you know how I do it. You bought an item for $5, then I'll say deducted and then 0, whatever it is. If you bought it for 8, then I charge you 3. Simple math. Okay. Let's see, $5 off your purchase. Let's see who it is. Sandy, you got $5 off your purchase, Sandy. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I'm not just saying that to throw words out, especially the last few days have been real difficult. I'm at peace with it. I know my friend's not suffering any longer, but it's been awkward on Monday and Friday to do it by myself. Not that it's just, you know, you get into the habit of having someone else with you. And I'm always used to, my solo has always been on Saturday. But anyway, Dee will be joining me on the 9th. I'm looking forward to that. I've worked with Dee before, and I know it's going to be a lot better this time, and we'll have a lot of fun, and she will have a lot of nice items to show you. So God bless each and every one of you. Remember, support each other. Go into other auctions. You don't have to buy. Just be there, say hi, hello. I don't expect people to buy all the time from me. It does help, yes, of course. But I know the economy, and I know we all have a budget. But just being there, saying hello, supporting each other, that's really important. At least to me, it is. I multitask a lot of times when I'm watching auctions because I have a crazy, crazy schedule. But just being there is wonderful. Anyway, God bless each and everyone. Love you guys and see you soon. Bye, everyone.